Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. We are showing you a new game. In this one we got Dirt Bike Unchained, kind of a similar game to Bike Unchained 2, which you've seen me post on the channel, and very similar actually, except that you are on a powered bike this time, and so the gameplay is slightly different. Very similar but slightly different, and so we'll show you that coming up. But just to show you the garage real quick, we got a couple different bike options. We got KTM in the game. This is a Red Bull game, so you know they work with KTM, and we got some KTM bikes in the game. Some, you know, realistic ones, some pretty crazy ones, some pretty crazy paint jobs or whatever, and you know, some cross-country bikes, some supercross bikes, you know, four-stroke bikes, whatever. And then we got this other brand in the game, which is DBU, and you might have been like me and been a little confused off the bat as you first started playing this game what DBU was. But it's just like, think of it just as another brand of bike, although it's not a real brand. I'm assuming DBU just stands for Dirt Bike Unchained. You know, a little weird with the B being capital in the middle there, and the other letters being lowercase, but we got some different designs there. That one kind of looks like a Yamaha, at least back in the day when they were blue. I don't even know what they are nowadays. I think they switched to yellow at some point. I don't know. It's been a minute, but you know, some different designs, some trials type of bikes, some more classic cruisers, some adventure bikes, some crazily put together bikes, some different stuff going on there. So we do currently own 4 of these. I got 2 KTMs and 2, I'll just call them Debus or Debuts or something like that. And then, you know, we got the shop over here. We'll go over that later. We got races here. We got gear here. We can go over that later. We do have a little team here. My team is not that active. If you guys want to join my team, I'll start a new one here. There's 2 Gaming Willis is there. My first account, which is the owner of this team. I don't know, I kind of lost access to that, like signed into a different Red Bull account or something, I don't know, whatever. And so I'll start a new team soon. My team's not very active, but the more active you are, the more rewards you get. You can all contribute to these challenges and you get rewards as you complete the challenges. And you know, from time to time my team is active and it's nice to soak up those rewards, but I feel like I'm, you know, generally the most active on my team. I guess you can see everybody's rating. So I'm at 1,001. We got one guy at 1,034 on the team. And one other guy at 2,348. Everybody else is pretty dang low. So that gives you an idea of their activity level, how much they've played and how much they've contributed. So the more active, the better. There's a lot more to go over, but we'll just jump into some gameplay, try to keep things exciting and fast paced in this video. We got our super sick American flag outfit for Memorial Day, which just recently passed. But we got this KTM 125 SX with the stars and stripes design, and each bike can be upgraded and then starred up. But we'll go over that later. This is how you start. You try to keep it in that green area. I went over that time, so it was a bad start, but when you start, your gameplay will be slightly simpler. You will be able to do power slides, which is what I just did there. I totally messed up that jump. This is a power slide here. You will be able to do that. This is a scrub. You won't be able to do that initially. This is a trick. You won't be able to do that initially. But you will be able to jump and, you know, time your landing and go through the power slide. Other than that, man, it's pretty simple. You basically just tap and hold. You know, you can do all of this, hold your phone with one hand. It is a vertical game, just like Bike Unchained 2. Vertical game can play with one hand, one finger. You know, just hold your phone with a hand and use your thumb to play, which is super simple and, you know, a nice little relaxing switch up from all the mobile FPSs out there that I've spent countless hours playing, you know, playing claw setups and crazy things like that, getting, you know, 4, 5, 6 fingers on the screen sometimes. I don't know, man, some crazy stuff using tilt controls, all that. You know, this one's just simple and you know, easy enough. But there's a perfect start there, so I'll go through the gameplay here. So like I said, tap and hold to stay on the throttle. Obviously, you want to stay on the throttle anytime you're on the ground. And then once you go airborne, you want to release, because once you start tapping again, tapping and holding in the air, that'll make you land sooner. Like now I'm gonna tap, and you see it goes down slightly quicker. And so when you land, you want to land in that blue zone. That gives you a little speed boost. You see perfect landing, 3 stars. You can get anywhere from 1 to 3 stars. The more stars you get, the more speed boost you get. You'll get a feel for it as you play. Pretty simple. With power slides, once again, 1 to 3 stars, or you can overshoot them, which you don't want to do because that'll slow you down. I'll switch up the bike here just for fun. Show you something different with these crazy wide tires. Try to keep it in that green range. There we go. Quick little jump. Don't really have much speed. This track's a little hard for this bike. We see we landed in that blue zone there. Got a little speed boost. This is a power slide. I'll show you an overshoot. So I overshot there on purpose. I just kept holding. You know, once it turns gold, you kind of lift and tap again, and that'll give you a perfect power slide. If you do it earlier, you'll get a decent power slide, but it won't be 3 stars. It might be 2 or 1. You know, there's a landing. Try to land in that blue zone. That'll give you the most speed boost. And when you see the yellow, that's where you can do a scrub. Basically, you know, you're tapping and holding. Once you come across that yellow, you lift and tap again, and that'll make your character do a scrub. Same exact deal with the tricks, which you'll see like purple markers coming up before a jump. You know, you tap real quick in that section, and that'll make your person do a trick. And you won't be able to do tricks off the bat, but you will get to them eventually if you go to this challenges section. This is a great way to start off playing. You will have these challenges in the middle where it says challenge complete. I did do them all, but there's a bunch to go through there. Quick, easy way to get some cash, get some upgrades, unlock some new bikes, things like that. But eventually, as you keep playing, you will unlock the scrub tutorial, which are those yellow lines that show up, and you can do that scrub, which helps you land quicker, basically. You can go through that. I could go through it again and show you, but you guys can do it for yourself. You're not gonna, you know, gain much by me going through it again. But then eventually you'll get the trick tutorial as well, and that's when you can start doing tricks. So, you know, if the gameplay seems simple off the bat, just keep going. It will get a bit more complex, but it's still relatively simple. Just a nice little game you can lay back and enjoy and relax playing. But I was going to go over the tricks. To do different tricks, you have these rider mentors in the game, which are real riders, obviously. Some very recognizable names here. You see in the top right, you can do a random trick or you can do a certain trick. And to select a certain trick, you go to that toggle, and then each rider has their own trick. This one's not unlocked yet, but it looks like level 2 for each rider. And so this guy, you can do the dead body. Select that, then that'll be your trick every time you do a trick. Or you could do a backflip every time, or you could do a bike flip every time, or you could do a cliffhanger every time, or you could just switch to random and it'll select one of those tricks out of the available tricks. We do have them unlocked for every rider except one, so we can do every trick except the switchblade, unless there's more tricks later on down the progression, but I don't think there are. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. We got the whip, got a backflip, you saw that, cliffhanger, Shaolin backflip, different variations, the backflip, what else? Dead body, Superman. So a decent selection of tricks. We got the Volt. But yeah, we got these rider progressions. You can collect cards for them, and once you hit a certain number of cards, like here, once we hit 20, we'll be able to complete the next level with some cash, and that gives us a little boost. Like bike reaches top speed sooner, or you know, some of them are better traction or easier starts or whatever. So yeah, if you can't find that, it's the little blue helmet in the top area of the screen. It's a little weird to get to. I feel like they should put it on one of the menus down here. But I don't know, I guess they didn't really have room for it with everything else they got going on. We got the shop, we got the garage, we got the gear, we got the play section, and we got the team section. Looks like somebody completed some challenges. Guess I did. But yeah, you get these reward boxes along the way, some rider tokens, cards, whatever. And you know, some cash. You might get some gas. There is a gas or energy system in this game, which can be annoying at times. You do get a lot though through this progression. You know, in some of these rewards boxes, you'll get some fuel. But there's that progression, and then there's this MX race progression, which has its own thing. And so, you know, this fuel pack was like 60 fuel or something. So you can get a lot of fuel through there. But yeah, the game's incredibly simple, but kind of hard to explain in terms of like the different race types and, you know, unlocking stuff and things like that. But that's just kind of a very quick overview of the game. We'll jump into some more details, and really, if you just play it for yourself, you'll start to understand what's going on. I'll show you some of the different bikes here. You can upgrade. We got engine upgrades, wheel upgrades, suspension upgrades, and transmission upgrades. This one is maxed out. So you can max out all of these components, and then you can also rank up. Once you do rank up, it looks like all of your parts stay maxed. You know, a lot of games, once you rank something up, you'll have to max all these out again. It looks like that's not the case with this game, which is actually nice in my opinion. It feels like, you know, there's a decent amount to unlock in this game, but it feels like it's all achievable. It doesn't feel like I have to spend money to compete, to stay alive, to stay competitive, to whatever, to keep enjoying the game. It seems like I can get a decent amount of cash just through playing and having some fun with the game and unlocking stuff at a good pace. And so, you know, it feels good. It is a little on that pay to win side with things being upgradable and stuff, but you know, it feels good so far. We'll see as we progress what it's like and what the journey is like, you know, getting all of these bikes, the Tier 5 bikes, which are much more expensive. I'm assuming their upgrades are more expensive as well. But, you know, it should be a lot of fun. We'll be back with some reviews as we unlock new bikes. I'll review the bikes that I do have unlocked, you know, get them fully upgraded and just kind of show some gameplay with them and all of the different rider outfits, things like that, the overall progression, the MX race competitions, maybe dive deeper into the gameplay, see what tips and tricks I can come up with to get a little bit faster. But yeah, if you guys want to join my team, let me know in those comments. If you're playing this game, if you were playing before this video, let me know. If you're going to start playing now after seeing this video, let me know. Let me know what you want to see, what you don't understand about the game, anything like that. I would love to hear from you guys. Glad to be back with another video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back with some more. Gonna try to upload a bit this summer. I know I've been slacking, trying to grow some other channels, working on some different stuff, you know, usual spiel, but I'll try to be back with a couple of videos. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Good to have you here. Appreciate you guys watching. Looking forward to hearing from you, and I'll catch you on the next video.